Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a huge topic, artificial intelligence. I mean, is it this scary thing that's coming for your job? Or is it maybe the single biggest opportunity you have right now to completely change your financial future? This quote just nails it. It perfectly captures the two sides of the coin with AI. On one side, yeah, there's this real fear about being replaced. But on the other side, for anyone who actually learns how to use this stuff, you can create what this quote calls magic. And honestly, this feeling isn't new. Just think back to when the internet first showed up. A lot of people were skeptical, right? They resisted it, they preferred their old ways. But the folks who leaned in and adapted back then, they're the ones who ended up building million-dollar companies. AI is that exact same kind of shift, and it's all happening right now. So, if AI is such a powerful, disruptive force, what should you really be worried about? Well, the answer probably isn't what you think it is. This right here is the absolute key. The real threat isn't the technology itself, it's the person who figures out how to use it. This isn't some battle of machine versus human. It's about the people who use these incredible new tools versus the people who don't. Let's just break this down. This is exactly why companies are making the switch. For any kind of repeated task, an AI agent is just a smarter business choice. It works around the clock, 24/7, never asks for a holiday, makes almost no mistakes, and costs just a tiny fraction of a full-time salary. And this isn't some future prediction. Businesses are making this exact calculation today. Okay, so this brings us to the most important question of all. How do you become that person who uses AI, the one who actually thrives in this new world? Well, it all boils down to learning how to talk to it, how to give it the right instructions. The big secret here has nothing to do with learning complex code. It's about getting good at something called prompting. And it's a skill just like any other, which means you can learn it. And there's actually a simple framework you can start using right away to get much, much better results. This is the formula. So instead of a really vague request like, write a marketing email, you give your prompt structure using these 5 steps. You give the AI a role, like act as an expert copywriter. You give it an objective, write an email to boost sales for our new product. Then you provide the context, specify the action, and define the style. That level of detail is how you command the AI to produce seriously professional work for you. So, how does a skill like this actually turn into money in your pocket? Well, once you get the hang of prompting, you're not just getting better answers from a chatbot. You're actually unlocking real business opportunities that you can start with practically zero investment. I mean, the possibilities here are huge. You can be the person who builds those AI agents that companies are using to automate tasks. Or you could offer freelance services that are always in high demand, like designing websites or making cool video thumbnails. But now you can do it in a tiny fraction of the time. And just look at this potential. This isn't some hypothetical number. There are students right now charging 1.5 lakh rupees, that's over $1,800, to build a single AI agent that solves one specific problem for one company. The freelance market is just exploding with this. People are earning 1,300 rupees for a single thumbnail that an AI can spit out in minutes. Building a landing page used to take weeks, and now you can knock it out in an afternoon. The amount of value you can create has just gone through the roof. Okay, so that is a lot of information, and it can definitely feel a little overwhelming. So where on earth do you begin? The most important thing you can possibly do is to simply start. It is so easy to get overwhelmed by all the different tools and possibilities, and then you end up doing nothing at all. It's called analysis paralysis. So forget about learning 30 different tools. Just pick one. Seriously, just one, and start playing around with it. Honestly, the best way to learn is to just start using AI in your daily life. Ask it for a recipe. Ask it what's wrong with your plant. The more you use it for these small, everyday things, the more your brain will naturally start to see bigger problems it can solve. And trust me, every single one of those problems is a potential business just waiting to be built. So really, it all comes down to this. This technological wave is here. It's not on its way. It has already arrived. And that means you have a choice to make. Are you going to stand on the shore and just watch it go by? Or are you going to learn how to ride it towards your own financial freedom? The choice is yours.